Hey everybody, how's it going? So recently I've been getting a lot of questions about what's up with that rippled snare drum. And I thought I'd take a couple minutes today to explain exactly what's going on and why you guys should try it. So a couple months ago, Massoff Drums posted up this video called The Greatest Snare Drum Tuning Technique Ever. And I was pretty intrigued by it actually, because I have tried all kinds of different muting techniques. I've tried rings, I've tried, little dampers, moon gels, you name it. And, you'll always wind up killing the top end of the drum, and you would try to dial it back in with EQ, and you just wind up turning up your hi-hat in the process. Now, I really like that Massoff video. The guy went to great lengths to explain the whole process of tuning, and I highly recommend you check that out. It's got over 1 million hits, believe me, it is worth watching. It's amazing. I've got a really nice accordion texture-coated head on here. It's extremely resilient, but I mean, there's a little bit of a clang. So what that snare drum tuning video was all about, if I remember this correctly, your middle tuning pegs, that controls the tone of the drum. The top 3 control the bounce on the drum, and then the bottom 3 is what you detune to control the amount of ring. And like I said, I've tried a lot of different techniques, and I gotta say, this is my absolute favorite. I've been getting just spectacular results. Okay, now you can just check this out. It's starting to ripple a little bit here now. Now, it really depends on where you hit the drum, but you check it out. That clang has just vanished. But if you can see, just by detuning these bottom 3, we've completely eliminated that clang. And like I said, this is a little tighter up top here. It's still got a lot of bounce. You can still get a lot of flam, a lot of bounce back, a lot of play. That's great. But just the clang has been completely eliminated. And it's just I figure what's happening here is, if you ever watched the show Time Warp, it's like what happens is, like when you hit a drum head, it's like dropping a rock into a puddle. The waves will go out, and then they'll bounce back, and then they'll come in and out a frequency with each other. And that way you'll get these massive valleys and peaks, and that's your ring. And when you ripple the bottom of the drum, you're killing that bounce back wave. It just stops it dead, because the wave can't traverse the ripples. And the cool thing here is you can just dial this right in how much of that clang you want, and you can really fine tune it. And I gotta say, Massoff came up with an amazing system. I am absolutely hooked on it. You're getting a little bit of that ring back now as we bring this back up. Yeah, there we go. That's not quite up to pitch, but you can just hear that clang come back in. So again, as you pull it back and detune, you can just hear it vanish. And again, we can just fine tune it up, fine tune it down a little bit, and just find the sweet spot for the drum. Pretty good. Yeah, I got a nice little ripple there. And okay, that is probably the only time you guys are ever going to see me play drums. The only reason I'm doing it this way is because I don't have TJ here. Anyway, yeah, fantastic way of tuning, but that's just the drum all by itself. Check it out in these mixes that I've used. Now, a few people have said, oh, you're going to warp your drum, you're going to warp your drum. And pay attention here, guys. Now, the really cool thing about this is you don't have to leave your drum like this. You know, at the end of your session, you can just tune those pegs right back up again. Now, I know half the drummers in the audience just went, oh.